No escape! Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Just... Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are
all right.
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless. It's because your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, like the hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what I wanted to believe you were actually...
You want to know something? Recovery? You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. I lived with regret for a long time. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life. Seeing you out there, it made me realize even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, just tell her it embodies fond memories and
don't worry, we'll make sure.
All right.
Traveler, Atea,
Excuse. Life is a journey in which there's no turning back.
Feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice and so... Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She kept yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so...
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was...
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out
And Kachina?
Kachina, but don't worry, the team was victorious.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and...
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me...
Mulani, you said the Abyss, like, think about all those, nothing.
At a glance, it certainly... But through our long... 500 years ago, That's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed exactly. We now believe
And that's how it became.
Yes. Luckily, now every...
You must have had to...
Every battle, responsibility, but to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Anyway, let's head to the state. The sea's not going in.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who, like...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commit...
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to...
That's right. Come on, let's find a spot. Let's go somewhere
Warriors of Natlan, we are those who grew along, those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What is that even?
Usually, once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on?
This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to think about it. The ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our...
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point in arguing.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to—
You!
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even— or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways.
I mean, that girl didn't look all that
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like—
No! She's been waiting for this moment for no matter how daunting the situation. No matter how— we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my— to prevent further casualties. I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem that—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much—
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask?
I believe she did. Let's go.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Believe me, I want to bring her, but please, Hear what I have to say so I can. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of
You mean...
the sacred flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and
If we compare the two choices, the former... Sorry. I know that may sound hard. The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand...
But what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't...
You're saying...
Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be people who suffer. Once doubt has crept in, their ultimate goal isn't to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening. Then, we have to find... I understand.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly without the chance to fight the Abyss. Pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one with the sea of soul. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you, and the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that, if we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the—
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we—
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a— However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss—
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for—
So, Paimon's—
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind. It was originally used—
That was the artifact I delivered to the sun.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides, Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after— But don't worry. This towel—
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire, but that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is— The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in, as things stand, The pilgrimage is... The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Nat...
We can't let the General...
No. But if I said nothing at all...
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed. Let's go.
You mean...
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the... So until our heroes are ready, I will...
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the
Don't let desperation cloud your... Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how all we can do.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? No other is capable of... I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kinich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something...
It feels like the Archon.
Should we go back and...
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head...
Okay, let's just keep...
The wind rises.
Behold! The wind rises.
That's Bueno, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Bueno. I'm afraid we don't have to...
Whoa, hold on.
My friend Kachina.
Rescuer? From...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there. The nature of battle is
I appreciate what you're trying.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Bueno? Life isn't complete with...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker. So she's famous throughout
Her younger sister, Queet.
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river.
We couldn't do that or...
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have...
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Behold! Squall and Fury! Behold!
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? Everything's fine. After I help you
Your friend?
Yes. But
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the Abyss will come surging.
Wow, you got all that just from...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali, and I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need...
We'll go right away.
First,
Wait, are you saying...
by creating some...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need... Normally, you can only...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set every...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachi. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole...
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
That deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. All right. That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right up.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. Well...
Relax. Everything's going...
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk Kachina always can...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in Melko, 5 years ago, but on the eve of...
Then what happened?
The team agreed. Vichama didn't... It's just... Vichama went into a deep... Oh, you're... I've tried the Abyss has... Anyway...
A pleasure to fight by your side. Observe. Close your eyes.
something's come up?
Allow me to guide the way.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom?
The wind rises. Yeah.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary. As agreed, I'll help you Go ahead. After Malco, if I had have always...
But the Pyro Archon...
There might... Alright. Let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer!
Follow me.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Too slow.
Out of the frying pan! It's...
Can't see? I'll uproot you! Know your place!
You're toast! Boba, get them!
You're dead! Let's nip that in the bud. Behold! Bow your head! One with the force.
Nice and spicy!
Swan Fury!
Make my escape!
Can't see? I'll uproot you! The wind rises. Behold! Know your place!
Out of the front! Dinner's gonna burn!
Entrap! I hear everything! Keep up! The wind rises! Can't see?
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
I'm out of here! Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The Abyss is corroding his body.
I should have died, but I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
No, why can't I?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible...
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed...
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just...
Huh? What's that in your hands?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malko. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad no one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him here, but...
A deep...
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years...
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my... But once allowed to fester, guilt... If I could do it that way, there are critical junk... That's something...
Thank you. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina. Oh, and...
Koichi, are you...
I think you know exactly.
Honestly, it's just... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play my apology.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted that strength of will.
For some reason?
Well...
I remember that. Eventually she found... It sounds like she's still...
That's...
Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. Still...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically...
Again with the We agreed, didn't... But a trip to...
What do you mean, sneak into the play?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like you went back...
Oh.
This is important.
You don't know that?
All right, whatever. Time out.
Chaska does it...
Then...
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be 2 stones now.
Huh? I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of this?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has...
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about.
You have nothing to be... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go try...
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all.
Whoa. I've never seen this place.
It looks like there are
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of so. And physical items do a far better. Now, if you're curious about an item, I'm more.
Alright, we'll have a look. This is Atea's.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already.
There are so many jars and.
No, those belong to the masters of the Nightwind. Their ceremony. Yamaya is the tools you see, the contents of the.
Ooh, must be.
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah! If each item represents a different. Does every item hold a special memory? Just like Atea's
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present,
At once?
let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the... Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate.
That does kinda make sense.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past. And while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future, only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level. That's correct. Namely, a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine, in addition, the sacred.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but it really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh.
A little late for that question, don't you?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works
It's alright. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever tie. My father made the. One time, we did. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess.
Wow.
Isn't that what being as the Archon?
Well, what happened?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven's ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina! Are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to...
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to... The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of... All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in...
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really still...
All you need to do is play. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just made.
No, I just feel bad for...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can... Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Race you!
Keep up.
I I can't wait any longer! So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of...
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own...
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the device... These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like...
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go!
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar... Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of... Don't blink!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Delve into destiny! Shadows of fate! Don't blink!
Gather!
Boba, get them! Incoming! Hey! Speed of light! Delve into...
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Shadows of fate! Don't blink! Fate is upon you! Leave my space! Let me scribe!
Solidify!
Delve into destiny! Incoming! Hey! Cut to the chase!
At the frying pan, it's the fire!
Speed of light! Don't blink!
Stabilize! This is order!
Nice and spicy.
With sword comes shadow. Let me scry, written in the stars.
Booba, get them! They're coming.
Nowhere to hide.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan!
Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths.
We actually have. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here and
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in this...
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Well, just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely... If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. That may not be in the car. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so be careful. This place...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go wandering off. It's too dangerous. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them. Let me scry. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hey! Delves into destiny.
Stabilize!
Incoming.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! No, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Shockwave!
Speed of light.
I will have order.
You're toast!
Don't blink! To the chase! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! The YUP's power helped keep— Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YUP with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And that was the pyro—
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles. You can think of them like there are countless but if a proxy were to become—
Judging by the current— Still, we can't—
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow—
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing.
Maybe we really should—
No, I'm just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. Well, you don't have anything to...
All right.
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time left, so go. Achieve.
Thank you forever.
You're true. Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab!
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is... You tried to get in my way. He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather, you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me. No. The power of the... I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs. That is the tragedy of your short lives. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani, because I'm not a...
You're right, but you also couldn't...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down. The power lies not, but in our commitment to uphold...
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in that there aren't many in net.
Let's shred, Sharky! Right here! Drilling down! Carving waves! Amazing! Ha! Catch an epic wave! We won! We actually won! That's what he gets for underestimating you.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so...
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My ancient name is... glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me!
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing.
Wait, does that mean...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars, and lots of unnecessary suffering. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone. Only then. Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means under the name Umoja, you shall unite the
Me?
As long as blood still its blaze will become one with the gaze of all, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Mom? So many. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts...
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was...
Oh, this sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave. But I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor. Your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyab. Thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on? And...
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for...
done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archons.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her
every great display of power. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned.
Right. The why?
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you.
Thank goodness you made it back. I can't take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I have to say though, I've never seen anyone react to the abyss like you, Traveler.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patience to see, so
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible—
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the hand. Our looming destruction is not a recent
Mulani told us a little bit about
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace, and still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as— The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then, and it—
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro Archon is supposed—
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, a god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I played only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab the Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation.
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the
just like how the Oda...
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess... If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater... So, I've tried my best to help them. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all... That's also why I haven't been able to take...
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early, just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope you're...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And in addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant.
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve, and then it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way.
The people and the events of... If you still have regret, your deeds will become new...
Well,
Now that Kachina, and we could all use the rest. Try not to let it get... All right.
was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come, the people of the spring. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. The abyss, my rage. But you came to me because you knew you could convince. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way. For Natlan.
So, but
you can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do everything we can to even across time.
Yeah, Mom's right. Seriously, though?
I imagine he... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War for
who?
We are the inherit, those who grew, those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed her impulse to fight is extremely strong.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe... Anyway.
What? Do you really have to go that far?
No way. Chaska never... I appreciate the understanding and don't... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the...
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done, Kachina!
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know.
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just...
But the fact of the
I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden War.
So,
Our team captain drank too much.
Alright. There's no need. Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san. They all help the travel. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it... To be honest... Well, you better get used to it! Hey, please don't...
My apologies. Everything come if you cling to but in any case, I wonder how long...
You're here. Have some fruit juice.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions, because the thought of you could just as easily imagine if I couldn't make... Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the...
I'm suddenly remembering...
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with the reason she played and still, it was an impressive. You feel lost. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate. The people of Natlan look to me as their arch.
Yeah.
I suppose, even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precisely this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3 to be precise. There's your resistance to the... If you agree to join us...
Ancient names?
They can. Possessing the ode of resurrect, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without—
Yeah, come on, Traveler. And most importantly...
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked...
You sure it's not time to think about—
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilon—
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just a chill—
Alright, enough with the chit-chat.
They've set off.
About time I met this—
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always— This time, it was the—
In other words—
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological— Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around. So, when you came over to the moon...
Negative.
Oh.
Paimon, Traveler. Welcome to Not Cry.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
That is correct, Paimon.
Oh! Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties! Huh? Is something up, traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I...
Are you referring to...
Kuva...
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found... That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki? Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find...
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target...
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. Let's just do what we've always done, and keep searching as we explore. Besides...
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Notcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another... boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa. Well, as the best guide in the Notcry,